Here is a pair of pups that have been together forever. They have never parted ways since their births and look like they won't be in the future as well. They have spent most of their lives in the shelter, and now is the time to give them the life they deserved, and that too with each other, with a friend to share. These two have also shared a big portion of their life together, and as you can see, they are scared as any other dog. They might be together, but that doesn't seem to help them come over the fright of the shelter. After a long session of being around someone, they seem to be opening up now. Look at these beautiful babies. They are also bonded, and here is them having fun being in the grass for probably the very first time. They can't seem to control their excitement as their tails wagging everywhere. Sometimes when these guys are alone, they need to find another partner, and this shinny dog found its friend when a kind family took him in with themselves. Here is another who finally got adopted after a long time of being at the shelter, as she says her final goodbyes to her shelter buddy and embarks on a new journey. The name of these two lovely dogs are named Doris and Juliet, and the pair has been together for 6 years as puppy mill dogs. Now is finally the time to get them adopted, and they were super excited to be receiving so much attention all of a sudden. After these dogs spent much of their lives at the shelter after being saved, they finally got the best news ever as they found out they are being adopted. Just look how happy they are. Here are the faces of two puppies that have been through a lot in the puppy mill. As soon as this guy goes near them, they huddle up in the corner, not wanting to go near him. He slowly makes his move and gets them comfortable with him. Here is a little before and after reference of the two beautiful puppies. Here is an amazing person who took in a puppy that had a missing rear leg. He showed him the love he needed to muster up his strength, and take a look at him now. So full of life and ready for a long life ahead. Here is a little insight into the types of puppies waiting at the shelter. Some are small, some are big, and they both come in all shapes and colors. They are just excited to be given any sort of attention, so here is your chance to get one. Unless nobody adopts them, these puppies are often euthanized because they become a liability to the authorities, so this shelter managed to save them from the grips of death, and they all got the second chances that they deserved. After her family's dog died, this lady headed on over to her nearest shelter to grab a hold of these two to fill in the gap. She already looks very much in love, and hopefully, the dogs get to experience a loving life now. Today is a lucky day for two of the shelter residents who are going to be adopted into a loving new family. Here they are, and it is as if they know that their lives are about to change for the best. Nico and Max here are surrendered dogs that the owners gave at the shelter because they could not take care of them anymore. Max is still young at 5 years of age, but Nico is a senior dog. Regardless of their ages, both of these pups are just as active, playful, and deserve the same love. Sometimes these dogs are too emotionally unavailable even after knowing they are getting adopted, so make sure to give them ample space and time full of love. If you do that, the results can speak for themselves, as this before and after footage of these two lovely dogs show us. Everybody could use a little bit of love and care. You never know when life could turn around, as it did for these two puppies, Minday and Mandy, who are getting adopted into a new family on Christmas. They can't even control their happiness at this point as they get full of life and energy. There they go, setting paws into their new lives together. Here is yet another bonded pair of pups that get zoomies all of a sudden, and for a good reason too. They are getting adopted today. The lovely pair gets adopted by this lovely pair of people who will for sure not let their excitement be for naught. After their owner had passed away, this mother and daughter duo needed someone to love and be loved by. They are playful, cheerful, and happy dogs, and they only spread smiles and love all around. So, if you are looking to get two dogs, remember to search for these two ladies. Shadow has been in the shelter for too long, and it actually shows the way he is acting: isolated, uninterested, and most probably depressed. He needs time to recover, and a little bit of love can fix anything. It was first believed that this adopted pair were sisters, but a little DNA testing showed that they were actually mother and daughter. Nevertheless, they make a healthy pair and are clearly being kept well after. So, which dog was your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and while you're down there, remember to like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on, and I'll see you in the next video.